It's 2019, and here in North America, the sedan, well, it's dead, right? Well, at least that's what we're hearing, or what we're having people say. Fellow journalists and auto industry insiders, they're all claiming that North Americans and their preferences for crossovers, SUVs, and trucks has basically all but killed the sedan here in North America. Well, maybe not so fast. Maybe part of the reason why we've been drawn so much towards SUVs and crossovers is really about the all-wheel drive aspect of it, as opposed to styling preferences overall, because there still are people who quite like the look and handling of sedans. They just wish it had all-wheel drive. Well, it seems that some automakers have been listening to that, and those who still want to see a future for their sedan offerings in their lineup are making those changes. Such is what we're seeing with what's behind me right now. It is the 2019 Nissan Altima. It's Nissan's 6th generation Altima, and one of the main features of this next generation Altima is across all trim levels, standard all-wheel drive. It's something that would be particularly appealing for people in northern climates like where I live here in the Toronto, Ontario area, and it's actually something that I'm really looking forward to from a personal level, since I've actually owned 2 Nissan Altimas in the past. I actually leased a 2003 and a 2007. It's the only model I've ever owned more than one of. So I'm excited to check out this new Nissan Altima, and it is the feature of my latest review. Looking here at the interior design of the 2019 Altima, it's generally pretty efficient. I like it. It's simplified. It's rather ergonomic too. I think things are positioned where they're supposed to be. The main feature, of course, looking front is the driver information display. That's not too different from the previous. It's a combination of analog and digital readouts. The customizable feature where you can get various information is easy to control from buttons here on the steering wheel. Some cars I've been in, it's a little bit more difficult to figure out where the menus are and selectability for options, but it's pretty easy here to know what my fuel economy is, distance, and things like that. The main change in the center screen is this new floating center touchscreen display. It seems everyone's going in that direction now. It's 8 inches here, and it's a combination of sort of your slide on the touchscreen as well as some buttons here below. It's good that we have some buttons to control, including knobs for audio controls, volume, and scrolling. I always appreciate seeing that. Looking down below, you've got pretty easy to function and manage climate controls. This is also where you're going to see your heated seats and your heated steering wheel. Surprisingly and disappointingly, not the opportunity to see cooled ventilated seats as well in the Altima. You only got heated here, not heated and cooled, at least in this part of the world that I'm in. Down below, you've got your transmission, your gear selector. Pretty standard. It's not electronic. It's a shifter, which is good. You've got a couple USB ports, auxiliary inputs. You know, the cup holders, positioning of cup holders, people actually comment on that, if it's hard to reach or difficult or the wrong size, but this seems to be generally flowing well. And overall, the layout is fine. The seats here, in the interior, these Nissan Altimas, these NASA-inspired zero-gravity seats, as they call them, they're generally regarded as some of the best. I've always enjoyed these seats because you just don't seem fatigued being in them, and the way they're designed, the extra supports. There is power adjustments for them, but it's just that I get this, the overall design and construction of these zero-gravity seats. They work really well. In the back, the seating is comfortable, plenty of room. Again, unfortunately, there's not heated seats in this. This is here the platinum trim, but there's no heated seats in the rear, and that I think should be included. You're seeing a lot of competitors who offer that at lower price points too, so I think Nissan kind of missed the mark there. But overall, it's a clean, nice interior. The Bose sound system, which has been around since I took my first 2003 Altima, it's available to match up. This 9-speaker Bose system has always been one of the better OEM systems, so good for great driving tunes and comfortable seating as you're handling yourself with the interior of this new Altima. Getting behind the wheel of the 2019 Altima offers drivers a reliable, albeit far from exhilarating experience. The lone powertrain available is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine that puts out 182 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Taking advantage of the new all-wheel drive wasn't something I had a chance to do, as the weather during the week I had the Altima was neither wet, treacherous, or snowy. But it's certainly good to know that when those conditions do appear, the all-wheel drive would provide some appreciated extra stability. Fuel economy for the Altima with all-wheel drive is still pretty good overall. Combined fuel economy numbers for the base S and mid-level SV trim is 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers or 29.8 US miles per gallon. The top-end Platinum trim carries a bit of extra weight and a lower fuel rating as a result, offering a combined total of 8.1 liters per 100 kilometers or 29 US mpg. With the launch of the 2019 6th generation Altima with all-wheel drive, Nissan's making a pretty compelling argument as to why sedans still should have a prominent place across dealership show floors all over North America. You know, I like this car. I've always liked the Altima. As I said before off the top, I've had two of them in the past, and with this one here, it offers a good-looking vehicle, a vehicle that drives well, and one that has a lot of practicality and pragmatic capabilities that average-sized families would typically want. If you've been drawn away from sedans because of the all-wheel drive capabilities found usually in SUVs, hey, guess what? Now you've got a reason to come back. Go check it out. You'll probably enjoy it. That's it for this review. I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. There's plenty of ways for you to keep connected with me, so check out some of my social media links, suggested videos, and I'd really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel.